All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Sierra Romeo Charlie. We're in the car. It's a beautiful sunny day, and we have a special guest going out with us to Johnson Mills Shorebird Sanctuary here in New Brunswick. And who's our special guest? Archie, where are you? Come here, Arch. Arch, look, it's Archie, VE9 dog. That's not his real call sign, but he's coming out with us today. So let's go. We're heading down to south of Dorchester in New Brunswick. All right, so we're on our way to Johnson Mills Bird Sanctuary here just south of Dorchester. Just gone through the town of Dorchester. Now we're on New Brunswick Route 935 heading south to the Cape. We're on Cape Road. So this park that we're activating only has a handful of activations, maybe 3. The first person to activate it was my friend Dimitri, VE9 Alpha Juliet, and he did that a year or so ago. And it's only had a handful of QSOs, 65, 70 maybe, off the top of my head. So we're hoping that we'll get 100 or 150, maybe even 200 today. So, and get this kind of rare park up for a few people that are looking for parks in New Brunswick. So we're hitting some pretty rough road here now. So we're gonna focus. We got 12 Ks to go, and then we should be at the destination. Roads are pretty good. Not a lot of snow here compared to the city. So it's a little bit different than I thought. I thought there'd be a lot more snow out here. So I'm not sure if that's the Bay of Fundy or if that's still the POTA River, but it's beautiful. Look at this. That scenery is why we moved to the Maritimes. Right there. That's worth it right there. That's 25 minutes from our house. Can't complain about that whatsoever. All right, so we made it after some navigating around. Our GPS took us to the wrong spot, but we're here now at the Johnson Mills Shorebird Sanctuary. The Bay of Fundy is right there between the trees. I'll go down that way and you can have a quick look. Then we're gonna get set up and get on the air here because we wasted enough time driving around and check out what's going on. But let's have a quick look at the scenery first. All right, so we got our new tent pole mast flagpole holder here. Try that out for the first time. Okay, I think we got the antenna up. Not as high as I would want it to go, but we'll get it in that as we used to use these poles more. It's a little harder to use when you're trying to put it up yourself. Oh well, it's got up high enough. I think it'll work. I always forget to hook something up. This time it was the coax. Last time it was the power, this time it's the coax. It's funny how these things work when these things are hooked up. Looks like we got some Italian stations right here by the water. Good signal. Okay, so we're ready to get started here. We're at Johnson Mills Shorebird Protected Area, Victor Echo 4419. It's on Route 935, just south of Dorchester in southeastern New Brunswick. We're gonna find a clear frequency and get started. Gonna get my ham RS. I'm gonna try that for the logging today. And here we go. The signals sound good. All right, so we had a good run there on 20 meters, and we're going up to 15 now. We're gonna try 15 for the first time. Already did a park-to-park contact, so let's see how this one goes. But yeah, we've worked 60 contacts so far. I already worked this guy park to park. He's gonna give me his frequency when he's done. N3 NIK. I don't know if you can see Victor Echo 9 dog back there sleeping. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air from Victor Echo 9 Sierra Romeo Charlie at Park Victor Echo 4419, over. Okay, we're at 154 contacts. We've done 20 meters and 15, and we're still calling. CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air. This is Victor Echo 9 Sierra Romeo Charlie at Park Victor Echo 4419. I'm gonna make this the last call, then we're gonna go take some pictures of the scenery before it gets too dark. CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air. Last call on 15 meters, last call on 15 meters. This is Victor Echo 9 Sierra Romeo Charlie at Park Victor Echo 4419, calling last call at on 15 meters. All right, so we're here at Park Victor Echo 4419, the Johnson Mills Shorebirds nature area, just south of Dorchester, New Brunswick. We got our station set up here. We got the wire. You probably can't see it on the camera. It's starting to droop a little bit, so I think my tie ropes are getting are starting to come undone a little bit. But it's working. We got 182 QSOs. We're taking a break. We're taking Archie down to the water here, so we're gonna have a look and see what it's like, because we don't get out and see what's at the parks here. So we're gonna do that, and for make sure I don't fall down and break my neck here. So let's take a walk down to the water and see what it's like, and you can see what the beauty of the Bay of Fundy is like. It is just like super quiet around here too. Like not a soul. I saw one car come through this afternoon while we were here. One car. Beautiful out here today. Look at the tide is out now. Remember when we were driving the earlier shots on this video, and you can see how high the water was? Well, now the tide is going out. So for you guys that don't know, the Bay of Fundy has the world's highest tide. I'm not sure what the water displacement is, but I heard that if you take all the fresh water around the world, it wouldn't even equal the amount of water that's displaced on the tidal shift of the Bay of Fundy. So when we were driving here an hour or so ago, or 2 hours ago, we drove by some areas and you saw the water. It was pretty high. Well, now the tide is out, and the tide is out quite a ways here. It's pretty cool that ham radio allows us to enjoy these beautiful sights now as part of the POTA program. I know there's all kinds of spots around the world that hams are taking advantage of with POTA. This is just one of them here at on the Bay of Fundy in New Brunswick. It's just beautiful. Like, I am so happy that we moved here. Nick, being from Ontario has beauty as well, and Alberta has beauty. This is just a different part of Canada that's beautiful. It's fantastic here. So, but it's cold. My hand's starting to get cold. And Archie's liking it. Archie's moving around. I haven't checked things out. He's been cooped up sleeping in the car as I've been operating on the bands. So we're gonna go walk back to the car and get back on the air and see if we can get some more contacts. My hand's getting cold. Whew. And since it's low tide, we can get out to the beach. You're not allowed to go to the beach here at high tide because it disturbs the birds. So we're gonna take just a quick walk out here to the beach. I'm not gonna go too far, but it's all kinds of driftwood here. All right, let's head back to the car because it's getting cold. I think we're gonna operate for another hour or so, and then we're gonna start packing up and head home. Roger, roger. QRZ, this is Victor Echo 9 Sierra Romeo Charlie at Park Victor Echo 4419. CQ POTA. QRZ, Victor Echo 9 Sierra Romeo Charlie.
Victor Echo 2 Zulu Delta X-ray.
India Delta Charlie. Who's the one ending in whiskey? Echo Charlie Charlie. Seven threes, and thanks for hunting. This is Victor Echo 9 Sierra Romeo Charlie at Park Victor Echo 4419. QRZ.
Victor Echo 2 Zulu Delta X-ray.
India Delta Charlie. Is there Victor Alpha 2?
Victor Echo 2 Zulu Delta X-ray.
Victor Echo 2 Zulu Delta X-ray. You're 5 and 9 into Park Victor Echo 4419er.
Okay, thank you very much. You're 59 in Montreal, Canada. 73.
73. QRZ Victor Echo 9 Sierra Romeo Charlie.
So I went down to 14247 to the DX net there. Starts at 4 o'clock our time, or 2000 UTC. Wynard's on there, Victor 51 Whiskey, who's also doing parks on the air. So I made my park to park contact with him, and I'm going to hang out here for another 10 minutes. And then we're going to go and pack up and head home because I want to get out of here before it gets dark. So our parks on the air activation at Victor Echo 4419 has come to a conclusion. We're all packed up, left no trace according to the POTA standards. And I just want to take one more walk down here to the water, see if I can show you even how far out now the water has, the tide has flown before it gets too dark here, because the sun is almost on the horizon and it's only 20 to 5 here. So it gets dark really early this time of year here in the Maritimes. And we'll just take a quick walk down here. We had 278 QSOs, so we did pretty good for our activation today. And even brought VE-9 dog with me, so you can have a look. All right, we'll walk through these little branches here, and we're gonna have a quick look and see what's out here. So thanks to everyone who worked us today from Victor Echo 4419, the Johnson Mills Shorebird nature area, I do believe that's what it's called, here in New Brunswick. That's 278 QSOs. We'll be out here again. I'm going to come out here again for sure. This is a good spot. I like this spot. And we'll sign off for now. My name's Stuart, Victor Echo 9 Sierra Romeo Charlie. That's Archie, VE-9 dog. And thanks for supporting us on our POTA activations. If we worked you, thanks again for reaching out to us. And we'll see you on another activation. 7-3 for now, and talk to y'all later.